Alright friends, welcome back to Vince and Gigi's Super Channel G. Look how amazing this Monster Zero incredible King Ghidorah looks. It's so massive. Look at this compared to my hand. And he can barely stand even with these stands. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at him. And then afterwards we'll compare him to how big Godzilla is. Look how cool that looks. So guys, if you have not already subscribed to our channel, please subscribe below. Hit the notification bell next to it so you're notified every time we have a new video come out. Talk to us in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And let us know where in the world you're watching from. Look just how massive that is. It's so big. It's like almost bigger than our review station. So, guys, what do you think? Why don't we go ahead and get started right now?
It's so nice to meet you, Gigi.
Super Channel G.
Vince and Gigi, Super Channel G.
Vince and Gigi from Super Channel G.
Vince and Gigi from Super Channel G. I will see you on the TV.
Congratulations on all your success.
Super Channel G.
Alright friends, welcome back to Vince and Gigi's Super Channel G. Look how incredible this is. We're finally getting around to it. I'm sorry it took so long, but you can just see by my hand on this box how massive this box really is. I can't wait to dig in, and we found this at ThinkGeek. There was only one. I haven't seen another one since, and man, is it amazing. It was not cheap either, but we're gonna dive in and take a closer look. But just gonna kind of admire it from afar because it is so massive on our review table here. Obviously, this is from Bandai, and look how huge this logo is, right? So it's Tamashii Nations, and it has a beautiful hologram right here, which we can't see until the light hits it right here. Celebrating 65 years of Godzilla. Legendary pictures, S.H.MonsterArts. Everything looks amazing here. There's a little window right here so you can kind of see what's going on. And we're going to get closer. Take a look at that. Doesn't that look absolutely amazing? So let's spin this around. Let's take a look at how beautiful this box really is, because let me tell you, the package alone is a thing of beauty. King Ghidorah, Monster Zero, 2019. And look at this, just amazing. There's Monsterverse and has that monarch symbol. This is exactly what it's gonna look like here. Again, let me take a step back and look how beautiful the graphic design is on this package. And apparently we should be able to do this with the necks of the heads of King Ghidorah. And man, does that look absolutely amazing. No idea what this says. Nor do I know what this says, but okay, I can imagine, I guess. And look how absolutely stunning this looks. And the wingspan should be incredible, I would think. So from here, it doesn't look like the wings actually move other than the joints here, but so we probably can't bring them in, but the heads definitely look absolutely wonderful, like super posable. And look at those stands to hold the wings up. So it does say ages 15 and up. And what do you say we get this open? Like, let's not waste any time whatsoever. Let's see if I can get a good angle here too, because it's just so massive. All right, so why don't we cut it from right here? Tell you what. And let's pop this on out. Oh, it's stuck for some reason. There we are. And geez, I'm gonna have to come even further back and just slide this bad boy on out. Obviously I don't want to break anything, including the packaging. Wow. Are we gonna be able to get them out without breaking anything? Whoa. Look, there's the instructions that were hidden behind this little panel right here. Alright, and it does say, there's a little thing for website right there, web link. And now let's get closer. Let's move everything to the side and let's take a look at these instructions real quick. I have no idea what it says. Note the direction. Okay, it does have it in English this time. Sometimes it doesn't. And so I guess we have to note the direction once we have a... Look how it has them stand. It needs to be supported on 3 separate stands. Wow. Look at those tails. Man. Okay. I'm like, okay, it was upside down. And then in true Bandai, you know, fashion, there's nothing on the inside. All right, so I'm gonna bring you this way and show you just how incredibly huge this is. Look at that. All right, and it's gonna, oh, there's still tape right here. Tape on the sides. We'll just fold it in on itself. Let's see if that's tape all around. Or just tape in one place. Yep. Tape over here too. And let's just make sure there's none on the top. Okay, there's not. So let's put this back right here. And let's take a look. Pop this on, off. Pop this on, off. Okay, well, the on-off still works, I guess. Okay, now, man, look at this. Here's the two tails. Set one aside here. Set one aside here. He's definitely not as yellow as he looked in the on the box. Here's one wing, and this is, I guess, just sitting on it. So we'll set this aside. Here's the other wing, and this has a little plastic cover on it. So we'll take this out. We'll set that down here, and yes, of course, the wings, they don't move other than probably the joint. We'll set these little stands here, and let's see. Isn't there supposed to be some little sticks somewhere? Alright, looks like they're underneath Monster Zero. So, I'm gonna have to put this back over here. And you're just gonna have to see me pop this bad boy on out. Now, I definitely don't want anything to fall, and I don't want anything to break. Like that. Okay. Well, let's support him even more. There we go. I pushed that part in. I didn't mean to pop his leg off. Did you see that? And this is what it looks like. So luckily it's not like I broke it. Let's pop that on in there. And wow. And these are here. So I'm going to set this whole thing aside. And we're going to take a closer look at this amazing King Ghidorah. Unbelievable. Alright. So here's for our stands. Get that open and get that ready. And geez, these are pretty cool. Should slide right on out, other than it getting stuck on the tape. All right, set that aside. Oops, almost set the wrong part aside. And now let's finally take a look at this crazy looking King Ghidorah. Okay, so look at these heads right here. So first of all, that is a beautifully sculpted head. Let's zoom in right there. Look at that. Wow, there's even a little eyeball drawn in there. Look at that. I wonder if the mouth opens. It does. Not huge, but it does. I wonder about that tongue. See how much I can zoom in there with that before it gets blurry, but isn't that wild? Look at that. There's some definite amazing detail in there. And it looks like all three are pretty similar, so it definitely might be the same head 3 times. Just throwing that out there. And man, it is a forked tongue. You notice that? Let me bring them this way. Look at that. Just look how gorgeous this head looks. Alright, so look at this neck. We have a major joint right here. We have another major joint right here. Look at that. And then we have a lot of minor joints right here. So we can curve this around. Isn't that wild? Look at that. And of course this is a little bit pokey right here. It's definitely not a soft plastic. It's definitely a stiff plastic. And then we have a major joint right here. This ball joint right here behind the head. Look at that. So we can turn that. So we can bring him all the way down like this. Now let me zoom out so you can see that. We can bring him all the way back like this. Now I'm not trying to force anything, so you can definitely move this bad boy around. And it's the same thing like all 3 times. Look at that. Now I will tell you, this part is definitely pokey. So just keep that in mind. It's like a rose bush, I guess. So just be careful. It's slightly softer on the point, so it's not like it is, but I mean, obviously you need to keep that in mind because it's definitely pokey. So the back right here has 2 sets of spikes on his back, on the back of his neck, and these 2 just have 1. Look how great this looks. Got a little bit of paint application right here. Look how crazy that looks. And he's actually hollow right there. Look at that. And so these would be where his wings, I guess, pose from. So look at that. We're going to take a look at that right now when it's too big. Let's see what sort of leg articulation we have. Not a whole lot as far as right here in the hip joint, but there's several joints. There's a knee joint right here that moves pretty well. Look at that. Turns slightly. Then we have this like high ankle joint, and then we have right here where it's the low part of the ankle foot, which I'm not even sure if it moves, but it's got this beautiful detail. Look at that. It's talons. It is scales. Everything is just so amazing. Look, and this is where his tails are gonna go. So let's just pop this bad boy on right in here. And be careful when popping this on because these are definitely pokey as well. So just keep that in mind as you pop that in there. There we go, and it clicks right on in there. And then this turns. So again, you do have all these little minor joints that help it. Oop, man, be careful there because look what I just did, and it didn't even take a whole lot of pressure to do that. So be gentle, I guess, with the tail. This does turn, so keep that in mind. Look at that. And so, in any event, look at that. Oh, there we go again. So any one of these joints definitely could pop out at any moment. So reinforce it by pushing more up at where it's connected to the body. Okay, so that's really cool. It's just going to take a little bit of getting used to. All right, and so let's see, move the leg out this way, move this leg out this way. We might need him to stand well, so let's go ahead and get our stands ready. Let's see, this is the one right here, right? And so it says note the direction. So these all look similar, right? So this is going to be like this, I guess. And then we pop this right here. I'm like, go right in between the tails, right? And it's not as easy as it looks, let me tell you. Oh, it says note the direction, but this one has it pointing this way. So just throwing that out there. That's confusing. So, alright, there we go. So you can have them like that. And pop this tail back on. Which, let me tell you, where it has all these joints, it's definitely not as easy as you might think it is. Let's get his neck back up. Let's have him standing a little better. And there we are. Let's apply this a little bit better in there. There we go. Okay. So now let's get the wings. I'm sorry that I've been off camera. I've been trying to focus on where that goes, but it's so top heavy. He's still leaning forward. Even though that's going to help stabilize him, we're going to need to get the wings on there. So it's not enough to hold him from leaning forward. So let's move this to the side a bit. And we're going to get you right up in the action just a little bit more. There we go. All right. So to get these stands ready, let's see. Oh, we have two different ways. We have the small piece and the big piece depending on how you want the wings out. So I guess we'll use the smaller one so we can have the wings down like that. Wouldn't that be cool? So we'll just get these and just put these on there, and I guess it's as simple as that. I guess it's as simple as that. And then we just put this right here. There we go. Put that on right there. And let's get his, look at these incredible wings. Let's get his wings on. So this clearly needs to go right here. Let's see if we can just slide that. Man, that just slid right on in. Let's see this one. There we are. Wow. Oh. Is it supposed to snap? That's the one part that I'm not sure of. I don't know, but I just shoved it in there harder. So, whew, how are we gonna get these to stand? Let's see, these go right over here. Oh, that one goes there. This one goes here. I can get that down more. Let's see if I can get him to stand on this stand. He's still leaning too far forward. So let's see. Oh, this wing's coming out. Well, it's standing for a moment. So give me a second, guys. Let me see if I can get this even better. Okay, here we go. Sorry, that took a second to do. And yeah, let me actually zoom a little bit on out. Look how massive this is. And it, you know, there's a couple pieces that if you don't like do it with care will pop right out. But man, is it amazing, and man, is it massive. So I'm gonna get Godzilla up here in the action so you can see just how massive this bad boy is. But it is front heavy and it is top heavy, obviously. So you can't just have them chilling there, but you can definitely set them up pretty well. I love how these heads and necks articulate. Look how great that looks. Looks absolutely wonderful. And these wings are just so massive. You can compare that to my hand. So looks absolutely great. And you know what? Let's get our Godzilla out here, that S.H.MonsterArts, right? Let's get this out and let's compare them. Here it is. So here's our amazing Godzilla. Look how great. Oops, I'm about to knock him over just by saying, hey, look, here's our Godzilla. Brr, knocked everybody over. So let's get our Godzilla out. And let's see how much they are in scale with each other. This is our bad boy Godzilla. Man, it looks amazing. Can't wait to do some setting these two bad boys up. Look at this. Doesn't that look absolutely incredible already? And wow. We have a blasting that out. Okay, so set that aside. And let's get a little bit closer into the action here. Right? Look just how crazy this looks. Looks absolutely amazing. And let's just bring these down looking this way. Hopefully it doesn't fall over. And it's wanting to, but it hasn't yet. And you know what? Let's angle ourselves a little bit. Look at that. That way we can see that. Doesn't that look absolutely amazing? Oh, here I go, knocking the jaw off. Man, having a little bit of bad luck today. And look, of course, this one has a joint too. So if you haven't seen our review for the Godzilla, you need to check that out. I'll put a link here, hopefully right here. Give me a second. All right, that actually just took about a second to do. It's just fragile. Maybe not fragile, but it does pop off easily. And so same thing here. You have all these joints right here. And this Godzilla just has so many points of articulation. And it's so amazing because compared to, like, for example, the Neca one, which clearly is a lot less expensive, you can actually bring him pretty far back, and you can actually like point all the way up to the sky and not just hunch over. And there's just so many amazing points of articulation. So if you compare our Godzilla to our King Ghidorah, there's the size. Doesn't that look absolutely amazing? So yeah, tell us what you think. If you have not already subscribed to our channel, guys, please subscribe below. Hit the notification bell next to it so you get notified every time we have a new video come out. Talk to us in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. And click that share button so you can share this video with everyone who you think would love it. So doesn't this King Ghidorah look amazing? So ThinkGeek is the only place I've seen him. I don't like to wow, it's hard to find these on the internet. So I was so lucky to nab it at ThinkGeek. But again, look how huge it is. It's just so incredibly wonderful. And if you'd like us to take an even deeper dive, let me know in the comments and we can go even closer, take a closer look at this. So all right, drop off for now, guys, and we'll be seeing you soon. Hit our thumbs up if you liked it, and go back to our channel page so you can watch more great videos. We have tons of Godzilla ones too. So catch you next time, guys. I'm Vincent Gigi's Super Channel G. Peace.